If y'all want to know how I achieved this Flexi Rod set, this voluminous, if y'all want to know how I achieved this voluminous Flexi Rod set, keep watching. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Naturally Carlissa, and today I am going to be doing a Flexi Rod set. I don't think I've done one in a while, and this is something I've been wanting to do. So first and foremost, if you like this video, like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at naturally_Carlissa. I have a lot more content on there. I have already washed, deep conditioned, steamed my hair, and put the leave-in in. I used the Naptural Queen Caribbean Sea Berry already. And for my Flexi Rod set, I like to use less is more. So I like to use mousse because it dries quickly. So I'm going to be using the curl forming mousse from Naptural Queen. And it's great for natural, relaxed, or curly hair. It defines, hydrates, moisturizes, and nourishes hair. So, and y'all have to excuse me. I got a new lens, and I'm also trying to utilize this app with the live streaming so I can see what I'm doing. So, don't judge me. My hair should be detangled. It is drying, which is okay because that means it won't take long for my hair to dry. So, with a Flexi Rod set, I'm going to show you how I do mine. Some people will take the Flexi Rod set, wrap their hair around like this, and roll up like that and do it. And to me, that gives you the church girl look. The Easter Sunday curls. Easter is coming up. I'm not trying to be funny. By the time y'all see this, Easter would have passed. But I don't want that look. I want the elongated curl with the gaps in it. So I'm going to show y'all how I do that. So I'm going to take 2 pumps of the mousse. And I'm going to put this on my hair. And I'm just going to smooth this out. Make sure that it is completely smoothed. Because how you put it on the rod is going to be how it comes out once it dries. So I'm going to take my Flexi Rod set. It's not a Flexi Rod set. It's a Flexi Rod. My bad. I'm going to take my Flexi Rod. And what I like to do is I put this under. And I wrap around, leaving gaps. And I also twist the strand as I go, so you see that there's gaps right there. And then once I get it on good enough, I'm going to roll it to tighten it at the root, and then I'm going to pull this down. After I do that, I go down the strand and keep twisting until all the hair is wrapped around on the Flexi Rod. And I'm going to twist the end. And then I'm going to wrap this around to secure it in place. And that's it. It's on there, nice and taut. And we're going to do another one just so you guys can see what I do. It doesn't really take me long to do a Flexi Rod set. And these aren't really uncomfortable for me to sleep in either. So, to each his own. Curl foamers actually are the worst to sleep in. And I'm going to wrap it around as I'm twisting the hair and going down, leaving gaps. Then I'm going to roll in the opposite way to tighten at the root and secure that into place. And then I'm going to continue to wrap my hair around the Flexi Rod. Now, if I feel at the ends that there's some sort of like texture and it's not smooth, I'll go back through. And if my hair doesn't stick to the bottom, then what I'll do is I'll go back in and I will add some more mousse. And then I'm going to wrap this around to secure it in place. And boom. It's there. If you have too much hair on the Flexi Rod, you will know because it'll be real bulky. And all you have to do is just take some hair out and go to the next. I'm trying to get y'all to the front so you can see a little better. I have done 4 already on my hair. And I don't understand what's going on with this. So, I don't know. I finished all these in the back. And I know y'all are probably like,
wait a minute, sis, why you didn't record?
Because the back is so hard to see, and you can see what I'm doing better when it's in the front. Also, I didn't have a mirror when I did any of this. I sat here with my eyes closed, like with a hope and a prayer, hoping that this worked out. And when I get to the front, I do things a little bit differently. I've also been spraying my hair with water. I don't even know what this is right here. Are you joking? No. Okay, that's better. Alright, so I've been spraying my hair with water because my hair has been drying out. That's not water. Now when I get to the front, I do things a little bit differently. It's kind of like when you're wand curling your hair or curling your hair, and you want the curl to go away from your face. You do it a certain way, and then on this side you do it the opposite way. The same thing goes for the Flexi Rods. I want these to go back away from my face, so I'm gonna put the Flexi Rod behind, and I'm gonna wrap this around while wrapping my wrist as well, and then I'm gonna twist to the root, secure that in place. And I'm twisting as I go. Secure the ends. And then we're going to tighten. And make sure you get the product on your roots as well. You can use any type of products for Flexi Rod sets as long as they're light and not heavy, because it'll take longer for it to dry. But Mousse is always my go-to because it's easier to dry. So again, we're gonna do the same thing, putting the Flexi Rod behind my hair. I'm gonna twist this up to tighten at the root. We're gonna pull this down to secure at the root, and then I'm just gonna keep twisting. I'm gonna finish this side and then show you how I do this side. Alright, so for this side, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go behind because I want the curl to go out of my face. So this is the last one. If I do it this way, you see that my curl will come out like that. So I'm gonna put this behind, twist around and flick the wrist, tighten at the root. So what I'm gonna do after this is I'm going to air dry for a bit, then I'm going to use my bonnet dryer and kind of dry it to pick a percentage, probably like 70%. Go to sleep on it, and then when I'm ready tomorrow, take this down. So, whew, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt really bad. I know it. Alright, so it didn't really take me that long to do this, maybe 45 minutes. I'll see y'all on the next clip when we'll do the takedown. It's the next day, and I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. Sleep wasn't too bad. So let's start with the first one we did. Some of them got a little frizzy, but that's okay. So, real springy. Hair feels soft. Alright, so these are all taken out. Now what some people would do is just leave it like this and go. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to separate these even further. But they're real bouncy. Hair is soft. Everything is dry. I actually sat under my bonnet dryer for like 30 to 40 minutes watching snowfall. I'm on season 2. Don't tell me any secrets in the comments. But I'm loving how it turned out. So now we're going to get an oil of our choice, and then we're going to separate each one of these individually. I'm going to put some oil on my hands. I'm just going to take one, pull it all the way down. And I'm just going to separate where it naturally wants to separate. I don't want to over separate and cause too much frizz. There will be some frizz with this, but that's okay. And pulling down also ensures that the bottom, because sometimes the bottom will be stuck together. So when I pull all the way down, it makes sure that it kind of lets loose from each other so that it doesn't cause frizz at the bottom. So I feel a lot of texture on this part right here at the bottom of this. So we'll fix that when we get to it. If it gets to where you feel like there's some type of frizz at the bottom, you know, you have the oil on your hands, just retwist it the way that the curl goes to reduce the frizz. Even though there's frizz right there. Okay, so this is one side taken down. This is before I stretch my roots and all that, but you can definitely see the difference between how flat this is and how curly this is. So I'm just gonna finish taking down the rest of this, and then we'll start fluffing in spots where it needs to be fluffed. So this is my hair all taken out. So what I'm gonna do now is I just go through and feel and see if there's any more big pieces in my hair that need to be separated that I may have missed when I was going through. I'm gonna go through with my pick and just lift at my roots a little to give them some volume. I went in and I played with this a little bit, kind of pinned this up in the front, but this is my hair. There is a little frizz, but that's okay. It happens. Only thing I don't like about Flexi Rod sets is they don't last a long time, but they do make for cute puffs once your hair is, you know, out of commission. So it gives it a little cutesy thing. I ended up putting some bobby pins up here just to pin this out of my face because I don't like my hair in my face. I don't know if this is a summertime style due to the fact that if humidity hits this, you're a goner. So, but other than that, that's how I do my Flexi Rod set if my hair feels really soft. And y'all let me know what you think. Do y'all do Flexi Rod sets? Do you do it the same as me? Do you do it a little differently? Right now I'm feeling real, it's giving me 80s vibes, you know. I don't know, there's something about this that I don't like, but I'll fix it. I'll probably put a headband on and call it a day. But that's all I got for you people. I'll see y'all on my next video. Peace.